Gold and silver ETFs in India have recently surged. In fact, some silver ETFs have even gone up by almost 10% in just a few days. Now, whenever we see such sharp moves, the first question that comes to mind is, should you invest right now? Or is it already too late? Let's understand what's actually happening. Hello investors and welcome back to the Equitymaster channel. I'm Mitali Toke, research analyst here to simplify mutual fund investing and guide you on a smarter wealth creation journey. So recently, due to rising geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, global markets have become uncertain. And whenever there is uncertainty, investors usually move their money away from risky assets like equities into low risk options. This is where gold comes in. Gold has always been considered a safer haven asset. During times of crisis, whether it is war, inflation, or economic slowdown, investors tend to increase their allocation towards gold because it helps preserve value. And that's exactly what we are seeing right now. As tensions increased, demand for gold went up globally, and because of that, gold ETFs in India also saw a rise in their NAVs. This is a snapshot of the recent NAV movement across the select gold and silver ETFs. A closer look at the data shows that silver ETFs have significantly outperformed gold ETFs in percentage terms during the recent rally. As you can see, some of the silver ETFs have delivered returns of around 8 to 10% in a very short period. On the other hand, gold ETFs have given relatively stable returns of around 5%. For instance, UTI Silver ETF recorded the highest growth of 10.87%, rising from a low NAV of 252.58 to Rs 280.03. Similarly, Tata Silver ETF gained 10.80%, while DSP Silver ETF registered a growth of 8.81% over the observed period. This sharp rise reflects the strong momentum in silver prices globally. Now, while this rally looks strong on the surface, it hasn't been completely one-sided. In fact, gold and silver have also seen a sharp correction of around 5 to 10% from their recent highs. This volatility has been largely driven by developments around the US-Iran conflict, which triggered a spike in the crude oil prices and strengthened the US dollar. In such phases, investors often book profits or even sell holdings to raise liquidity, leading to short-term declines in precious metals. So while the broader trend reflects safe haven demand, these price swings remind us that both gold and silver could be quite volatile in the short term. Now let us understand why has silver been on the rise. The reason is silver is not just a precious metal, it is also an industrial metal. It is used in sectors like electronics, solar panels and electric vehicles. So when demand increases or when there is a momentum in the market, silver prices tend to move much faster, both on the upside and the downside. That's why in rallies, silver often outperforms gold, but it also comes with higher volatility. So if I simplify this for you, gold is more about stability while silver is more about momentum. Now coming to the most important question, should you invest now? The answer is you need to be cautious because rallies driven by geopolitical events are often unpredictable. Prices may rise very quickly when tensions escalate, but they could also correct once the situation stabilizes. So entering at the peak just because prices are going up could be risky. Instead, what you could do is follow a more balanced approach. You could keep a small allocation to precious metals in your portfolios. This may help diversification and also act as a hedge during volatile times. Secondly, instead of investing all your money at once, you may invest gradually. This reduces the risk of timing the market incorrectly. And most importantly, you should not look at gold or silver as your investment for wealth creation. They are more of a protection tool rather than a growth asset. Over the long term, equities still play a better role in generating wealth. So the key takeaway here is this rally in gold and silver is largely driven by global uncertainty and investor sentiment. Gold provides stability, silver provides faster but more volatile returns. And both could play a role in your portfolio but only in moderation. So instead of reacting to short-term movements, focus on building a well-balanced portfolio. I hope this helped you understand what's happening in the market right now. If you found this useful, do like, share and subscribe for more such insights. Signing off for now, happy investing. The securities quoted are for illustration only and are not recommendatory. Past performance is not an indicator of future returns. This video is for information purpose and does not constitute any kind of investment advice or a recommendation to buy, hold, sell a fund. Returns mentioned herein are in no way a guarantee or a promise of future returns. As an investor, you need to pick the right fund to meet your financial goals. If you are not sure about your risk appetite, do consult your investment consultant or advisor.